Dr. Steve. I work with 13 different NFL teams. I own 2 different clinics. I'm around the league. I'm the guy who puts those guys back on the field when they miraculously get injured, and then they're back on the field in a very short amount of time. So I needed something. I needed a product that was able to get my athletes something good on the inside, because I could beat on somebody's tissue till I'm blue in the face, and I can try to rehab them, but that only gets you so far. And like Dr. Steve knows, and he's been doing it a little bit longer than I have, if those cells are not working and they can't detox and they can't get rid of that cellular waste, we're going to be stuck in a rut, basically, and they can't recover and repair. And so I needed something that I can stand up in a courtroom of law and defend, which I do expert witness testimony for concussions in the NFL and concussions in the NCAA. I'm like the leading expert, one of the leading experts in that. And so when I get asked on the stand, why did I give a client a vitamin? And I can tell them, well, because I'm the only chiropractor sometimes in that room against a neurologist, against a cardiologist, against whoever you can think about, these guys that potentially seen and worked with, I have to go against them. And so I am a PhD in cell physiology. I have an undergraduate and master's also. So I needed something that I could back up in a courtroom of law. And when I have the research, it's shooting fish in a bucket is what I call it. Within about 5 minutes, I can normally back them off, and we're laughing at them, right? So I'm able to then feed the attorney, who I'm working with, questions to ask them why they kept giving them medications that they were only supposed to give them for 4 days after surgery, why they keep them on it for 6 months. And so that's the type of science that this company offers us. And with my wife's testimony, I mean, she's had, like she said, 3 strokes, and getting her to swallow pills was an absolute nightmare, but as she just told you, we got her to do it. Persistence always pays off, right? So, because I knew what it would do to her, I just wanted the results out of it, right? So I ended up getting it. But phenomenal products, guys. And like I said, working with these pro athletes, it's very easy to explain the science to them, and when they're recovering a lot faster. I mean, you have to remember, in the NFL, an average guy will play 35 to 40 downs, right? They play defense or offense. That is 40 car accidents that somebody's getting into, right? Oh my God. On each, you got to think about this. You got 2 guys running 18 miles an hour at each other. Do the physics on this, right? So you're looking at a 36 miles an hour average injury that's going to happen. And they do that 40 times a game. So I need something to repair these guys at a faster rate. And so that's why we use these products. And so
wow.
Dr. Steve can tell you my office is just lined with jerseys. And you'll get to see all the cool big names that are out there. I've worked with them for a really long time. And we actually had, I don't know if you guys remember when Terrell Owens broke his ankle for the 2005 Super Bowl when they played the Patriots.
Yep.
Let me tell you a little secret. I was the guy who did the rehab. And one of the things that we actually used was actually the new skin products with the hyperbaric oxygen, with the laser, with the first of the kind. That was when the underwater treadmills at first came up. It was literally set up outside the Eagles facility, and I was part of that project. So yeah, we were healing from the inside, the outside, and trying to do as much rehab as possible. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.